Yo, what up guys, I'm Sammy and welcome back to the Soul Brothers channel. And today we're going to be talking about the best looking shoes that you can get right now. So of course this is just in my opinion, and I made a top 10 list. If you guys want to cop any of these shoes, I'll try to leave a link in the description box, but let's get it started off with number 10. And number 10 is the Anta KT6. So the KT6, I feel like a lot of people didn't like it as much, but I really like the design of the shoe. I love the inspiration of it, you know, like the mountains and the flow of water. It's just a clean looking shoe, and the colorways that have come out of that shoe are really dope as well. It's a solid performer, but definitely not my favorite. So there's the KT6. Moving on to number 9, we got the Kyrie 7. The Kyrie 7 definitely grew on me a little bit, but it's definitely not one of my favorites as far as like shoes go aesthetically in its entire line, in the Kyrie line actually. My favorites would probably be, I love the 2, I love the 4, and I love the 1s. But I guess the 7 is still a pretty good looking shoe. The colorways that have come out as well are pretty damn dope. I just feel like it's getting a little old as far as like the overall design language of the Kyries. I feel like you should switch it up, but nonetheless it's still a great looking shoe overall. Alright, moving on to number 8, we got the Dame 7s, right? So the Dames have never really been like the best looking shoe to me. Like his entire line, the 1s were hideous to me. I really didn't like how the 1s looked. The 2 was okay aesthetically. The 3 was not that nice. The 4 was pretty dope. The 5 was the 6 was and then the 7 though, 7 looks dope. I don't know what it is, but the design looks great. The colorways that have come out are super dope as well. The all-star colorway of the Dame 7 is dope as well. So there's number 8. Moving on to number 7 is a shoe that I feel like you guys shouldn't get because I really didn't enjoy playing this shoe that much, but it is the Hardened Volume 5. Whoever designed it did a great job. I mean, it's a great looking shoe. It looks awesome. They just kind of messed up on the performance. You know, it's like really heavy, very bulky, very stiff. Cushion's not that nice. Traction is in. So that kind of sucks. But if you're looking to kind of like just look good, the Adidas Hardened Volume 5 is a great option. And the colorways are pretty dope as well. You know, the white colorway came out. There's some like really light pastel colorways coming out as well, and like a Volt colorway. So yeah, the Hardened Volume 5, and also a lot of you guys agree, you know? You guys are like, it sucks that the performance isn't good, but then it's a great looking shoe. You know, so I guess it's a little bit of a toss up there. Moving on to number 6, we got the Jordan 35. I love the Eclipse plate. I don't think the 35 looks as good as the 34, but I mean the Jordan 35 is a great performer. Very expensive shoe though, 180 bucks. But I love the look of the Eclipse plate, and the overall silhouette of the shoe looks great. Alright, moving on to number 5, we got the Nike KD 13. It's just a super like simple basic silhouette, but I really like how it looks. I like the mid-cut look, and I also really like the oversized swoosh. I'm not a huge fan of like smaller swooshes, kind of like in the PG5 where they kind of like wrap it around the heel. For me personally, I like to have the swoosh just in the middle of the shoe on the side, you know, like, and if it's a regular size swoosh, that's okay. If it's an oversized swoosh, that's a little bit better. So I feel like that makes the shoe overall look a lot better, and some of the colorways, or actually most of the colorways that have come out of the KD13 are really dope. Alright, moving on to number 4, and that is the Nike Cosmic Unity. The Cosmic Unity looks really dope to me in my personal opinion for some reason. Like usually when Adidas does like bubbling in the midsole, I hate it. But then for some reason, I like it in the Cosmic Unity. Maybe I'm biased. I don't know. I hope I'm not, but I feel like I am. Maybe it's because I feel like the swoosh just makes the shoe look a little bit better in my opinion. But anyways, yeah, so the Cosmic Unity, it has that oversized swoosh, and the swoosh also kind of like dips into the midsole, which I think looks really cool. The overall silhouette is really dope, and I really like the look of the materials, and I also like the holes like in the midsole. It kind of reminds me of the Reebok Questions. So it kind of like looks old school, but also like pretty modern as well. All right, moving on to number 3, and that is the Li Ning Wow 9. And both of the shoes are really sick. The one with the shroud with the boa system, and then the one with the regular laces. You know, they really bit Jordan Brand with the Eclipse plate, but other than that, it's a really dope looking shoe. Like I told you guys, I really like how the Eclipse plate looks. It's not called the Eclipse plate, but that's just what I'm gonna call it, you know, because that's what it is. And it's kind of just like a really simple looking shoe to me for some reason, but then like very futuristic looking as well. I love the very thick midsole, and hopefully I can get a shoe in, but it's super expensive. It's like 300 bucks or something, 350 bucks, which is insane. Like, are you serious, Li Ning? Like, why is it so damn expensive? I want to try it out, you know? But anyways, yeah, so the WoW 9 in my opinion looks awesome. All right, moving on to number 2, and that is the Nike LeBron Ambassador 13. And the Ambassador 13 looks dope. It's right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. This colorway is super sick. Like, all the colorways that have come out are really dope, and it's just the overall really dope looking shoe. I love like the kind of like uncut gem look on the swoosh as well as on the midfoot shank plate. The swoosh looks cool, the materials look great, and the overall silhouette is just a really clean looking shoe. So I feel like you can definitely rock this shoe off court if you wanted to. All right, moving on to number 1, and this is my favorite shoe aesthetically, and also it's a really good performer. I love playing in the shoe, and that is the Leaning WoW All City 9. And like you guys could have guessed, it has that Eclipse plate, you know? So I guess to win me over in this list, you have to have an Eclipse plate in your shoes. It just makes the shoe look really dope. Functionality wise, I don't know if it's like the best, you know? I don't know how much weight you save, you know? They're like, Jordan Brand's like, oh, we're coring out the midsole and we're saving a little bit of weight. I guess it also acts as a midfoot shank plate, but I don't really know how functional that is, but it looks really dope. And the AC9 has it. And then the overall design and the overall silhouette, especially on foot, the AC9 looks really clean. So yeah, there's my number 1 shoe for aesthetics. Obviously, this is just my list and it's just my opinion. So tell us what your list would be down in the comment section below, your top 3 shoes aesthetically. But anyways, again, if you guys do want to cop any of these shoes, I'll try to leave a link in the description box. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.